we're here in Copenhagen, and our key message is that the climate crisis is an issue of climate justice. And this has historical underpinnings. Over the years, the global north has seized the atmosphere, pumping millions of tons of carbon through industrial production and through very intense consumption levels. Now, this store of carbon in the atmosphere has overturned the climate of the world. And the climate impacts are most felt by countries and regions who have contributed very insignificant quantities of carbon into the atmosphere. Now, what happens? These countries who have not contributed to the problems in a significant way, these countries are the ones who are most impacted by climate change. They're the ones who have to confront the floods. They're the ones who lack the resilience, who don't have the infrastructure to withstand the attacks of the forces released by climate change, global warming. The issue now is, what do those regions and countries and peoples do? How can they withstand the onslaught of man-made climate change? And climate justice demands that those who polluted the atmosphere, those who are responsible for global warming, those who have most contributed to it, should also provide the resources that the impacted regions, the global south, need, both to build resilience and also to tackle the impacts of climate change. The impacts in Nigeria are so obvious and so clear to us, and it is massive. Global warming has led to increased desertification. Nigeria is placed in a peculiar location in Africa, where the Sahara Desert is not too far away to the north of the country. And so as climate changes, rainfall patterns change, as the vegetation dries up and things change, the desert is advancing at an alarming rate. We used to have, when we were to the northeast of Nigeria, a lake called Lake Chad. It was the second largest lake in Africa. Right now, it's a shadow of what it used to be. You could literally walk across the lake. It's a direct, visible impact of climate change. To the southern tip of Nigeria, we have severe coastal erosion and washing away of land and community infrastructure because of sea level rise, and because of floods. I like to characterize it as a double-barrel attack. Be attacked by the desert and be attacked by sea level rise and erosion. So you find that people are migrating from the north and from the south, and where is the space in the middle? What this means is that when the space is exhausted, or when there are too much conflict in the middle, Nigerians will have to look for somewhere else to go. Maybe more may go to Europe, or North America, or somewhere else. This is the reality of climate change.